This method will help you lose weight right when you think nothing else works anymore. If you want to lose weight without suffering and without exhausting yourself, all you need to do is incorporate these habits into your life. Sometimes just a few simple actions are enough for you to lose weight without hunger, stress, or fighting with yourself. In this video, I'll give you a few tips that will help you lose weight. All you have to do is follow them to see results, and the results are guaranteed. The first point is that practicing is in your own hands. That means you need to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself clear, precise, and direct questions, and answer them straightforwardly. Even if you don't like it, ask yourself, why can't I lose weight? You'll probably answer, because I can't stick to a diet. It's hard for me to pay attention to what I eat. It's hard to cook food, I don't have time to exercise, and so on and so forth. You'll probably say these things to me or anyone else who asks you. But if you ask yourself the same question and want to answer honestly and directly, your answers will probably be different. The second recommendation is that you should eat less than what you burn. But how do you do that when your stomach is used to a certain volume? When we don't eat that full amount, the stomach keeps wanting food and always feels hungry. It's really hard to get into a negative energy balance. I understand that. Our stomach is a connective tissue pouch that stretches. I've mentioned before that the stomach is normally about 500 milliliters, but it can stretch up to 4 liters. We need to create conditions so that the stomach gradually deflates and shrinks so we can feel full with less food. How do we do this? Serve yourself the same amount of food you usually do. You don't need to serve less, but just eat 3/4 or 4/5 of it and leave the last quarter or fifth. So basically, you're not eating the whole portion. This way, your stomach won't insist too much on food, but it also won't be completely full. Gradually, your stomach will get used to this situation. After about 3 weeks, the same amount you used to eat, 3/4 of a plate, will completely fill you up. This way, both the volume of food and your calorie intake will decrease. Of course, this method only works if you don't snack or eat unnecessary snacks in between meals. Snacking is also a habit that you need to break. If you tend to snack, eliminate that first before you start reducing your meal portions. Everything should be done step by step. You shouldn't fight with yourself or put your body under stress. That's how you'll succeed. Third recommendation, have a meal plan, at least for one day ahead. If we don't have a plan, we might eat emotionally or eat things we shouldn't. All of this causes our daily calorie intake to go up. It's better to know what you're going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For example, if you don't know what you're having for dinner, you'll probably end up messing up your dinner. You might eat something before dinner, or your dinner might end up being late, or you might just eat something inappropriate altogether. When you have a plan, you know exactly what you're going to eat and roughly how many calories it has. Fourth, fat, protein, and carbohydrates. The truth is, when it comes to losing weight, if you don't follow that first rule, creating a negative energy balance, it doesn't matter what you eat. That's why I put this recommendation as the fourth point. Ideally, you should have fat for breakfast, protein for lunch, and cooked, steamed, or grilled vegetables for dinner. I always say in my videos to watch the breakfast, lunch, and dinner videos so you understand what I mean. I don't mean that breakfast should be only fat or lunch should be only protein. I mean the main ingredient of the meal. If you like animal fat, for example, bread and butter or eggs make a good breakfast. If you like steak, have it for lunch. But when it comes to dinner, you don't have many options. Especially if you want to lose weight. It should be vegetables. The only thing you can add to dinner alongside vegetables is white meat like chicken breast, turkey, or lean fish. There's another rule here as well. If you want to lose weight, your calorie intake needs to decrease throughout the day. That means breakfast should be the highest in calories, lunch less, and dinner the lightest meal. If it's the other way around, meaning breakfast is just coffee and a piece of bread, lunch is heavy, and dinner is even heavier, you won't get results. Even if your total calorie intake is the same, meaning if you eat 1,500 calories in a descending order, you'll lose weight. But if you eat them in an ascending order, your weight will stay the same or even increase. Moreover, if your calorie intake increases throughout the day, the next morning when you should eat well, you won't be able to, because your stomach is full and once again the first rule gets disrupted. Fifth recommendation, always keep a bottle of water nearby, or even better, a thermos of warm water or a hot drink. Very often people mistake thirst for hunger. When we're thirsty, we feel like eating something and our brain tells us to have a biscuit or a sweet, because carbohydrates act quickly. This is exactly what you shouldn't do. That's why you should always have water with you. This is really a good trick. When you're losing weight, keep a thermos of warm water with you. You can add dried fruit, ginger, cardamom, or cinnamon to it. Just don't add sugar. Throughout the day, whenever you feel hungry, take a few sips and get back to what you were doing. As soon as you feel your stomach growling, drink some warm water. You'll forget you were even hungry. Sixth recommendation. If you don't get enough sleep, you can't lose weight. No matter what you do, it won't help because you'll always feel chronically tired. This constant fatigue and lack of energy pushes you toward eating, especially sweets and fast carbs. And since you have to work and have an active day, you end up eating them. So if you really want to lose weight, fix your sleep. The quality of your sleep is more important than the duration. You should go to sleep today and wake up tomorrow. That means you should go to bed before midnight and wake up the next day. Adults should sleep between 6 to 8 hours, and the seventh recommendation is that there should be no meals after dinner. To do this, you need to eat your dinner properly. First, on time, that is before 6 or at the latest 7 in the evening. Second, you need to break the habit of late night eating. You might say, "Doctor, I know all this, but I just want to eat." I know that too, which is why I say this is a habit and it needs to be replaced with another habit. Taking a 20 to 30-minute walk is also beneficial. It helps you sleep better and regulates your blood pressure. Overall, it relieves the daily stress and fatigue, and your craving to eat disappears during the walk. The most important thing is to trick yourself at first, that is, distract your mind from eating. Another trick is to brush your teeth right after dinner so you won't eat anything else. Sometimes after brushing your teeth, if you feel like eating something, you tell yourself, "Oh man, I'll have to brush my teeth again." Forget it, I won't eat. I want everyone who wants to lose weight to watch this video twice a day, morning and night, so that their weight loss process will be effective. I'm not joking. These 7 tips I mentioned will gradually program your subconscious so you'll do what you need to do. Maybe the first time you think these things are impossible, but by the 10th or 15th time you'll say to yourself, "Why not?" It's totally doable, and you'll start incorporating 1, 2, 3, or even all of them into your life, and you'll see results. When you see the results, you'll get motivated and you will definitely lose weight. Remember, it doesn't matter what others say. The weight loss process is entirely in your hands and you're responsible for it. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. Please like and leave a comment so this video can reach more people. Watch these videos as well. For more information, until the next video, take care.